Okay, so this is a series of the day. I don't know how far they are into this game, but they started 20 minutes early because there will be server maintenance. And the server maintenance could have potentially disrupted the schedule for the day, so it's nice that they've started early for us. This is a matchup that could have happened like 12 years ago. Doubt everyone probably knows. But Spaden is a player who is really playing actively like 10, 12 years ago. Usually just plays team games these days. But I've seen him in some Sweden-only events. And he signs up for this event, so I'm excited. Doubt says, I'm not sure we finish this game before maintenance because he sees the walls, and Spaden laughs. And they've started with winged hussars here because of hyper random. They've started with walls because of hyper random. And Doubt has killed 4 villagers with the winged hussar. And Spaden says, maybe we will. Doubt says, 11 was about to say, but it felt rude. But again, guys, I've been saying it. If you start with a unique unit, a unit that's not a scout, you need to be getting kills with it. Like, I said the same thing in the previous series. Nice shot from Doubt to try and take advantage of it. And obviously, he has feared the winged hussar on the other side. He has not exposed himself at all to that. He makes it to Castle Age now. He's dropping a siege workshop in the middle. Spaden has actually walled this, which is pretty smart because... Whoa! Now that we have normal speed and we can actually think about this, there's this weird little reed ring. This is a true ring of reeds. I guess technically you could go around that way, but no, this is all blocked off. Well, Spaden lost 4 vills, which hurts. He's going double monastery right now, so he wants to push with monks, which is actually not bad against what Doubt is trying to do. And Doubt brings a camel to go after the starting winged hussar. And Doubt is going to try a push here, hoping to catch Spaden off guard, like Spaden's going to just add TCs and boom or something, but that's actually not the case. So the second Spaden sees siege, he can just shift into getting redemption, maybe? Actually could convert this as well, if Doubt's not careful. Ooh, hold on, guys. We have something that's really interesting. So you can win with Relic victory in this format. There's only 3 relics. It's not unrealistic that someone will get those relics. Doubt trying to quick wall, Doubt failing with the quick wall. Never said those words before in my life. And now Doubt blocking. Chat saying there's 4 relics. Where? There's only 3. Oh, no, there is 4. Okay. Well, a little less likely that all the relics get brought in then. I was just testing you guys. Doubt had to delete a knight there because of the monks starting their conversions. And Spaden loses his units to the spearmen and backs away. But, I mean... Wait, is there one down here too? Oh my god. Okay. Well, nice job paying attention, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm just testing you. You guys know how it goes. Spaden should probably just go for redemption now. And once he has redemption, he can convert the siege. He could also just convert the buildings on the front too. But you need sanctity as well because your monks will get one shot by the siege without that. So it takes a little bit of time to get there, but that seems to be the game plan. Doubt dropping TC number 2 in the back. He's already ahead in eco. So that will get even stronger. Hopefully he doesn't go to that corner. That could be really bad. They changed the stats on some of the animals. I haven't seen snow leopards attack a lot, so I don't know how strong they are. Credit to Doubt, though, for shifting into eco. He knows he can't all-in push someone who's shown monks already, so he has scouts just in case. But Doubt won't be able to break Spaden right now. And if Spaden also mixes in spears, he could still move out. Are these 100 HP? Oh, no, it's 25 HP per. Okay. So with 4 of them, it's 100 HP. So it doesn't look like there's that big of a difference, but there could be an attack speed difference compared to a wolf. So interesting map. We're settled in here. Doubt's got a 10 villager lead already. Persian TC's working faster, and the 4 villager kills have gone a long way for him. But now the monks are out. I hope Doubt starts preparing some houses elsewhere, because the way this is going, Spaden could just start to convert all of his buildings here. Spaden obviously has to be like really hyper vigilant and focused here to not lose anything. And he's looking for that army, and Doubt is just rolling back home. Smart from Doubt to not have to delete anything and can maybe use that later. And also smart from Doubt to use the light cav to lurk around and look for any more units that could come out of the gate. But yeah, Spaden, convert the siege workshop and start a push, dude. Yeah, he's thinking about it. There he goes. Yeah, I don't know what Spaden's peak was in terms of world rankings. But this guy was at least like top 50 in the competitive scene 10 years ago. I don't know. Maybe not. I'm really thinking too hard about this, but he was solid. And he was really, really good in team games. So he was more so known for being a team game player. It's good to see. I haven't seen him playing in any tournaments, really. I saw there was like a Swedish event that he signed up for recently. But beyond that, you just don't see him playing too much. Doubt will remember him. And Doubt's like have... I mean, that's worth it, right? He'll lose them, but he kills 3 or 4 monks. It's not bad. And Doubt's like, oh, I can do this too. So we'll drop some stone walls. I think there might be a gap over here, but oh, no, it looks like it's walled. Yeah, now all Spaden's monks can really do is get the freaking relics. Get the freaking relics. He sees this relic. He sees this relic. I obviously hope he finds this relic. He also sees this relic. Guys, he could start the relic countdown. The only 2 he doesn't see, he will probably find. If he sends a monk this way, he finds it. If he sends a monk this way, he finds it. I thought he would never find this one, for example. I mean, Doubt's going to have a crazy boom. Doubt's got a massive lead economically. It's not even close. But in this tournament, if you get all the relics, it will trigger a countdown. Spaden, please go to the right. Please move to the right. Please move to the left, actually. Ah, he's not going to do it. I think he's just going to convert houses for now. I mean, I can't factor in if the players use the proper lobby settings here. That's a very good point that the players didn't have the settings correct, but they should. I'm going to assume the players have their settings perfect here. Doubt's starting to lose his houses here. Houses are getting converted. So Doubt now might be tempted to run out here to kill the monks. Because the monks can't convert units now, and that's exactly what happens. Oh, the Relic Dream might be dead. Smart from Doubt. In fact, that's really smart. Maybe a little too obvious, though, for Spaden. Maybe Spaden should have known better. But, yep, rip to all those monks now. He does have more monks on the way, though. And the conversions will come back. Light Cav's going crazy, though. And Light Cav gets deleted. Okay. Tell me Spaden saw this relic. Yes! Yes! It's... Come on, Spearman! Come on, Spearman! Guys, without the relic victory, it's so unbelievably over. Like, it is not even freaking close. Doubt's boom is insane. And Doubt's the favorite, and Doubt's got the experience. There it is! Okay, so right now, let's just double check here. He's got 3 relics, okay? He sees the other 2. We've got a monk heading this way. And then... Well, we have a spearman heading this way, but we seem to have a monk heading this way. Now, Doubt will have Light Cav out. Does Doubt know about any of those relics? He does not. He seems very much focused on the middle, because this hill's probably going to be valuable. Odds are very high that Doubt will try and castle this middle hill and go imp soon. This middle hill's got tons of stone and gold. Come on, Spaden. He's even getting fervor for the slightly faster monks. Move, monk! Freaking move! Pick up your feet and move! They're not athletes. That's all that we can expect from them. Snow Leopards got their kill. That's kind of funny. Here come villagers from Spaden. He doesn't know. He's not realizing that's all the relics. He probably assumes Doubt will have one available. Castle in the middle is still fine. Doubt will click up to the Imperial Age. He's building a very defensive castle. Let's go, dude. Let's go. All right, now chat. Someone brought up an excellent point. What are the chances they actually have the lobby settings correct? It's in the handbook. It's listed. The players all know how to read. But we have consistently, especially if Doubt is hosting, we have consistently seen the settings be incorrect. They may actually, the admins may have a really interesting decision to make here because, like, this should be a 200-year countdown immediately. And if it's not, what do? I think it might be, they might have to replay it. Ironically, there's been many situations where players have had standard win condition on when they shouldn't in other tournaments, and it has triggered a relic countdown, but this should trigger a countdown per the rules. It should, which means Doubt's got to really step his game up and get ready to push. But it'll be fun because he absolutely could. Can't you check? I could, but then that ruins the suspense. Come on, what are we trying to do here? Why would I confirm it? Why would I tab out into the game and ruin the suspense? The suspense is why you're here. I hope. But yeah, we'll find out. I mean, I can't actually check in Capture Age, otherwise I probably would have checked. Yeah. No way Spaden is expecting this. He thinks that Doubt will at least have one of the relics, or maybe he forgot the settings himself. Let's see. Countdown, please. Aha! Ye of little faith. Oh, wait, guys. He saw the countdown, and he ejects them immediately, and he's going to build a new monastery in the south. Let's go. That's so smart. Let's go. Eat him. And Doubt says, where were the relics? 11. Okay, so Doubt heard the noise, because there's always a noise that plays. Doubt would also have been given vision on the monasteries. Okay. Spaden says secret. So let's see. Old foes, old pros up against each other. Spaden's on the way to Imp. Doubt's already in Imp. Doubt's going to be... It doesn't matter what Doubt kills. If this gets to 0, it is over. All the monks are coming back. Now, this does also waste like 20, 25 years. So there's an argument to be made that he shouldn't have moved them. But I actually really like it. And here we go. Doubt says, tell me when you're done hiding them so I can attack. And Spaden says soon. And Doubt will see it in a second. Here we go. Countdown's on. Let's freaking go! 199 years. And Spaden will win the game. A game that he pretty much would have no chance to win otherwise, you could argue, because he's behind by 10,000 resources. Doubt needs to get his siege prepared. Doubt can see it in the south. That is really smart from Spaden. And Spaden, he's getting attacked by animals right now, but what would be really smart is just big walls back here. Like play Black Forest style, or I don't know, like almost like a Wonder Victory now in a community game. Just stone wall. Yeah, let's go! This is so good! Nobody at the high level moves the freaking relics. Nobody camps like this. I would prefer the castles would be a bit further out, because Trebs could actually sit underneath the castle and still snipe that. But he goes triple castle in the back. I mean, he's going to lose the castles in the front. It seems like he's just going to YOLO make Latis. Oh, this is so fun, dude. This is so fun. I love the fact... Now, you know what Doubt could have tried if he thought about it? He could have actually built a Wonder, but that takes a super long time to build, of course, so... Relic Victory is always faster, because it starts the countdown immediately. Alright, so, you know, the rare Relic Victory in a pro game. Does it work, guys? I'm gonna also guess I think it does. I mean, Doubt's gonna eventually massacre the middle, and he will go through Spaden's base very quickly. But Spaden has already made it a quarter of the way. What would be really nice is if he had siege workshops to make bombard cannons and sit behind his walls. Fortified wall is good. I'm actually concerned, though, that Spaden's castles are too close to the monastery. I feel like he needs them a bit further out, and he needs walls further out as well. Let's see. That will have Savar. He will have crossbows. With, I mean, everything's... Well, no, everything's not close to full upgrades, because he doesn't have many upgrades at all for the Savar. But still, Savar is strong enough as is. Spaden is not even fighting right now. Probably should have pulled back the monks, but he's saving all of his army, and he's adding more walls. 145 years. Oh, God. Again, you just got to keep the monastery up. That's the only thing you need. You don't technically need anything else. But I'm concerned. I think Doubt can range the monastery with trebs from like, where this farm is, right? I think Spaden needs another castle or two. I like the walls. That's smart. Continue to do that, I suppose. It's better than military. Unless you make bombard cannons behind the walls. Bombard cannons behind the walls can buy you a lot of time. Here comes Doubt with his siege. And he'll be through one layer of gate pretty quickly. 125 years. Oh, man. Okay, yeah, he is going for bombard cannons behind wall approach. This is good. I'm feeling a lot better about his chances now that he's adding more layers. Let's go, Spaden. This is a great game, guys. You just have to not forget that this is a palisade wall. Yeah. This is cool. Can Doubt do it? I mean, it feels very likely both players could win here. Ah. Yeah, full bombard cannon and walls is the approach for Spaden. Forget about Latus. Latus will die. You don't have the eco for Latus. It'll be wild. I kind of want to look at this from Doubt's perspective. Because he's through this. He doesn't have any clue at how defended this is. It'll be super fun to see this from Doubt's Fog of War. Obviously, Doubt knows he needs to push. It's suspiciously quiet here. And Spaden is dropping a castle there. He's almost halfway. That castle is really important because it protects this wall. I mean, Doubt just pushed so quick here. It did not take long at all. And here he comes with his own villagers to drop a castle. Spaden should just repair and hold on. This is where he needs the bombard cannons to snipe the siege, but he doesn't. He has them in the back still, which also makes sense. Yeah, I guess this castle's just to buy time. The latest sniping a treb buys you some time. Don't forget that. And yeah, let these villagers die. Let them die. Don't delete your walls to save them. 93 years. This is close. This is really close. Doubt will be through this wall pretty quickly here. He needs more trebs and he needs more bombard cannons. And the bombard cannons are here for Spaden. But the wall's about to go down! No! 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 No, 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 no. That's so bad. That's so bad. Bombard cannons need to be behind the castle somehow. That's so tough, though. Doubt is just pushing so quickly. Will any of the bombard cannons survive? I don't think so. 82 years. Spaden's still producing bombard cannons from the left side. He's trying to pull them behind walls now to save what he can. Monastery's still up, of course, not being attacked. Doubt doesn't have a lot of siege. Spaden has learned his lesson now. He has bombard cannons being protected. Make that bombard cannon. He just needs to take down Doubt's siege. Nothing else matters. Doubt does have more trebs on the way. We're at 72 years. Spaden is max repairing. His bombard cannons are sniping cannons from Doubt. No. Doubt can do this. Doubt can do this. Doubt will be through. There's plenty of time. 60 years. Spaden had, like, the right ideas, but the execution just wasn't quite there with where the siege needed to be. The siege needed to be behind these walls. And now, you can tell now he's trying to build siege workshops in this position. It just feels so unlikely. Well, wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Bombard cannons aren't being attacked. Big shots from Spaden. And tell me he can get the Trebs as well. Ooh. Ooh, and then now Doubt's Trebs are going to get hit by the castles. Oh. Spaden's doing it. Spaden's doing it. Spaden's doing it. Doubt is trying to trap down the monastery. Spaden, get repairs. Spaden, get repairs. Get repairs on the monasteries. Repairing the monastery. Doubt is underneath the castles. Spaden has more bomber cannons on the way. Repair. Doubt is bringing in more Trebs. The bomber cannons are at 60%. He can't fit that many villagers around the monastery. 40 years. Monks are there. Bomber cannons are coming in. Repair, Spaden. Dude, this castle needs to hit the other Treb. The other Treb is weak. Bomber cannons out. Treb will go down. Monastery. Monastery. He deleted the siege workshop. Can he take the Trebs? Repair. Repair. Hit the Trebs. Repair. No. 30 years. 30 years. Trebs have gone down. There's still these Trebs here. He needs to hit the Trebs, bro. He needs to hit the Trebs. He gets one. He's holding. Can he get another? No, they ejected. No. Oh, dude, that was so freaking close. Oh. Doubt does it. And Spaden somehow bypasses our wonderful chat filter in the game and calls the GG. Damn, that was still a great game, though. That was a great game. It's such a unique scenario, right? Like, he and I really don't think that he knew that he was going to have all of them, because the amount of relics that spawn on these maps can vary. So it can be more than 5. It can be less than 5. He probably assumed Doubt had one. Really smart play in hindsight to move the relics to the south. He will want this back, because I think the initial bombard cannons being lost was kind of the issue here. I do want to point out a tiny detail, though. So, Spaden, he tasked his castle onto this Treb at one point, okay? I think he wins this game if he doesn't do that, and this castle is just free firing. The reason I say that is because one of these Trebs just rolls in. It's like right now, maybe the castle's auto-firing on the Savar, whatever. But you watch this. This castle continues to free fire on this Treb, which is the only one getting repairs. This Treb here is 1 HP. 1 HP. And let's just see how many volleys it lands on that monastery. I think it's worth reviewing. Okay, that's 1 volley onto the monastery. It's going to be a second one onto the monastery. Now the castle's actually hitting the light calf and everything else. A 3rd volley onto the monastery. And a 4th volley onto the monastery. I mean, that's my point, right? And it maybe gets a 5th before it dies. Yeah. If that Treb dies, whatever the circumstances, and those 5 volleys don't hit this monastery, I think that Spaden actually wins. The 1 HP Treb clutched it for Doubt. And it was also still really close, because the monastery never actually went down fully. It just ejected below the threshold that is needed to hold the relics. Oh, heartbreaker for Spaden. Well played from Doubt. And hi, YouTube, because that's definitely going to hit YouTube. That was it's a bit of a shame we had to fast forward at the beginning there, but it was worth it for the end. YouTube, if you want to catch the full series, we'll have it on the Extras channel as always. Maybe these other games will reach the main channel. I'm not sure, but it's not every day you'll see that. That's the fun thing about the settings, though. We might actually see this more. Maybe we'll even see Wonder Victories in this tournament. Fun settings.